What it do, my cloud babies? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Claudia with me. Don't forget to subscribe so you could be a part of the cloud gang, because we lit over here, even though it's been a while since I've posted. But hear me now, okay? I got me some better equipment, because if you knew, back then I used to film on my phone and then it was so much back and forth, but now we're getting here. I'm giving y'all the content and the quality that you guys deserve, because even though the quality and the audio was shitty, y'all still been walking with me, and I appreciate that so much. So today's video is gonna be all about a girl talk. Yay, I'm back with my sit down videos. Give it up, clap it up for me. Get down. Clap it up for me, because what? Anywho, so today's video is gonna be 3 major keys to succeed in your 20s. These are the things that I've learned throughout my 20s. Some tips that I'm gonna give you guys, because you know I'm getting up there in the age, you know. So I know there's a lot of you guys that maybe 19, early 20s, mid 20s. And listen, we don't know what we're doing, okay? We're learning as we go. When people be like, act your age, how can I act my age, baby? I just turned this age. How do you want me to act my age? Like, what? There's so much things to learn, and of course, like, this is not gonna work for everyone, but you can still use some of those, because some of those people that are older than me, you know, give me some tips of what I should do in my 20s. So I got my little handy dandy iPad right here. You know, best friend, I have everything written down. So these are the things that I wish I did in my early 20s. So you're welcome in advance. So the first major key is self-love, okay? Because if you don't love yourself, who gonna love you, baby? You know what I'm saying? If you don't love yourself, how can you expect for a nigga to love you? Or a girl, I'm just saying. So first of all, you need to get to know yourself. So get yourself a journal, okay? Write down everything. Do some brain dump, brainstorm, whatever you need to do to let it out. Let it out, okay? Next thing is, you know, some people in the Black community don't really, especially the Caribbean community, y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? So the next step would be to seek therapy for better understanding. I don't care what. First of all, if you have a shrink in your life, you're not crazy, okay? And they don't judge you, and for sure they gonna keep everything you telling them within them. So get yourself a therapist, okay? They will help you a lot. Anything that you're thinking, they will help you to maneuver. Anything that you thought that you left in the past that doesn't affect you, they will show you that in your current action that you're not over this shit. You understand? So get yourself a therapist. You know, if you have the money to do it, don't go out there and buy you some Balenciaga shoes or whatever it is. Go and get yourself a therapist, okay? As the best thing you could do for yourself. Then watch motivational videos. I used to do this back then. I should stop back. But motivational videos, it could be Christian motivational videos, it could be Steve Harvey, it could be anything that gets you going, that's like, you know, going to go into your brains, and your brain's gonna be like, yeah, we should start doing that. Start watching that. It will help you a lot. Trust me, it helps. Even successful people watch motivational videos, because you know, you gotta keep yourself motivated, but don't forget discipline. But we're gonna get into that in a while, okay? Just bear with me. Then reading books. Please read books. I mean, I have to start by reading books too, but I be reading things. I don't read like a full book, but I still be reading, because it's fundamental. And it actually, people who read, the older you get, it will limit how do you call that, Alzheimer and dementia and all those things, because you're currently keeping your brain active. It stimulates, it does things, you know. Please read. Don't be illiterate. Read. read. Okay, yeah. Next thing, boundaries. Okay, some of us don't have no boundaries when it comes to people. We just be leaving people walk all over us and do, especially when it comes to family. You know, we be thinking, oh yeah, it's family, this. I don't want to be cut, I don't want to cuss, okay, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Have boundaries, because family, they're still people. You cannot allow, for the sake of family, to let them walk all over. You could be your sister, your cousin, your mama, your dad. Don't give, because they don't live the life. So have boundaries when it comes to them. You understand? Okay, so always put yourself first. Always. You first, everybody else after. Because if you keep putting everybody before you, you're damaging your health. You're making yourself sick. So always put yourself first. Still learning. Like, I get better with it, but I still, you know, because, you know, like I said, my Caribbean community, you guys understand what I'm talking about. But still, put yourself first. Your mental health depends on it, so keep yourself first, okay? Then make people respect you and let you know be you know. You know, I have a problem with people that be like, they always expect you to say yes, and the moment you say no, they gotta ask you why. Why you asking me why? When I saying yes, you don't ask me why yes. So when I saying no, well, you need an explanation. I don't need to explain myself to you. No is no, and if you don't like it, jack off. Last one is walk away from anything or anyone that doesn't serve you purpose in life. Crickets. If you know that you have somebody or something next to you right now that is just taking up space in your life, don't just keep them there for the sake of good times. Get rid of them. They're parasites, okay? The same way how you gonna go by the doctor if you have an issue to avoid cancer and anything, do the same thing when it comes to people. Okay? And that counts for your boundaries, because those people don't have no boundaries when it comes to you either, because you let them do whatever they want with you, and we ain't having that. Okay? Third one is treat yourself. Okay, baby, treat you like you would want somebody to treat you. You understand? You want some flowers, go buy yourself some flowers. You want Anna take you out for a movie, you go pay for the movies for yourself. You understand? Like, you don't always have to spend money on yourself. No, you could just do a skincare in your house. You could do a spa night in your house. Just make sure you take care of yourself. You know, spoil yourself. Could be a $5, like it could be $600, but spoil yourself. So like that, whoever comes into your life knows what type of person they're dealing with. You know, you cannot expect for anyone to do anything for you, and you wasn't even doing that for yourself yet. So like that, when they come in, they know what kind of person they're dealing with from the jump. So like that, nobody can come and say, oh, they give you this. So no, baby, you met me like this. Okay? So you can even have lunch with yourself, movies, shopping spree. I mean, if you balling like this, like, you know, spend a little $1, $2 on yourself. If you can. I'm just saying, if you can, if you have the money, spend it on yourself. Okay? Travel. You don't need to, listen, if you don't have friends to travel with, you can go to a travel agency and they have group travels, and that's how you meet people, and that's how you have fun. Because you can always make plans in a group chat, and are you gonna never leave the group chat? Probably they will make plans behind you, go to the destination that you want to go, and then tell you that they don't have the money, and then when you find out they went to wherever it is that you want to go, you'll feel sad. So we're done with that. Okay, we are over that. Go to a travel agency, seek your budget, and pay. Okay. Then we have save and invest your money. So now is how to save and invest your money. So this is how I see it as, and I'm looking on my iPad because I wrote down some things. So what you spend now can affect you later. Okay, if you watch today's economy, if you watch how the world is changing, whatever it is that you spend today whatever you withdraw, if you put your account in negative, it will affect you tomorrow with your credit, all of them things. Okay, so create different savings account. If you have to have multiple different banks account, baby, you do that. Okay, you have a credit card for your bills, you have a credit card to spoil yourself, and you have a credit card to put savings on, okay, in case of a rainy day. Have a saving routine that works for you. Whatever you feel like putting aside every month, only you and God should know, and what your pockets can afford. Always prioritize assets over liabilities. There are certain things that you can buy from these designer stores or high-end luxury stores, but you have to know what. You have to go on YouTube and type and search. I know, for example, Louis Vuitton goes up in value, meaning if you buy a Speedy bag, if you buy a Neverfull, those things goes up in value, meaning tomorrow if you buy it 1,500 today, you could resell it for 3,000. If you look on some sites or the vintage, they will always be higher. For example, like Birkins, you buy a $15,000 bag today, and the next 10 years you could sell it for 100,000. But you have to know what is an asset and what is a liability. A liability to me is people who be buying. I mean, if you have the money and that's what you like, you go and do it. But for example, I don't see the point of buying $1,000 shoe and it's gonna break in 2 days. That's a liability. It's not an asset. Money is a liability. Money is not an asset, because currency changes, the value of money changes every day. $10 back in 2001 and $10 in 2024 is not the same thing. That's why they have serial number. Gold is an asset. Price of gold always goes up. So invest in gold. That's my advice to you. Diamonds are a liability. Diamonds don't go up in value. Gold does. Precious rocks like rubies, emerald, and all those things. But diamonds, no, they don't. That's why when you buy an engagement ring for your woman and she leave you, and let's say you pay that for 15,000, the least they could give you on it is 11,000. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now there are some diamonds, like rare diamonds, really rare, but you have to have that rare diamond to say like, okay, yeah. But if you just go by the jeweler and you get yourself some VVS diamonds, that's a liability, darling. That is a liability. Now we have our last big key. Always do what makes you happy. Okay? Always do what makes you happy. Don't compromise your happiness for nobody. So if you have an idea, write it down and find ways to make it happen by any means necessary. Okay? Google and YouTube are your best friends. Google and YouTube are made to educate yourself, but people just use it for dumb things. Sorry, not sorry. It's the truth. It's the reality. People use YouTube for stupidness. There's a lot of videos. There's a lot of different content for you to learn things, and I don't know, people just won't watch baddies. Ain't got nothing wrong with watching reality TV, because I myself just watch reality. Well, not as much as before. Really, no, like I really don't watch reality TV no more. I don't know, the whole fighting and anyway, that's another story for another day. But yeah, I mostly watch stuff that can build me up, and you know, like what I'm trying to teach you right now. This is the type of things that I watch on YouTube now, and listen to music or watch videos. But besides that, yeah. And my final quote for the night is, dream big, start small, but start. Okay, whatever it is that you want to do, just go for it. Even if it takes you 10 years, but Rome was not built in one night, but they start putting bricks by bricks every day. So that's what you need to do when it comes to you. So thank you guys for watching. This is the end of my video. I hope that you enjoyed and that you got some tips out of what I was telling you. So see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe so you could be a part of the Cloud Gang and that you don't never miss another video from me. Love you. Bye.